Interview with Muhammad Ali, international student in Spain. Interviewer, thank you for joining us today, Muhammad. Can you start by telling us where you're from and what you're studying in Spain? Muhammad, thank you for having me. I'm from Lahore, Pakistan, and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in international business at the University of Barcelona. It's been quite a journey getting here. Interviewer, let's start from the beginning. What challenges did you face in getting admission to a Spanish university? Muhammad, that part was honestly tougher than I expected. First, understanding the application process was confusing. Many of the official websites weren't very clear or didn't have full English translations. I had to rely on forums and YouTube videos from other international students to figure out things like credential evaluation and language requirements. Also, the timeline was stressful. Spanish universities open applications quite early, and I almost missed the deadline because I was waiting for my final transcript. And then there was the issue of getting my bachelor's degree apostilled and translated. It took over a month. The communication with the university was slow too. Sometimes I wouldn't get a reply to my emails for weeks. Interviewer, that sounds frustrating. What about housing? Was it hard to find accommodation? Muhammad, extremely hard. I thought I could find something online before arriving, but most landlords wanted to meet in person or didn't trust international students. Some would even stop replying as soon as they found out I wasn't in Spain yet. I tried to book a room through a student housing website, but it turned out to be overpriced and very small for the amount I was paying. Later I moved into a shared apartment with other students, which is more affordable, but even that wasn't easy. There were scams online, and I almost sent money to a fake listing. Interviewer, what was your arrival in Spain like? Muhammad, it was mixed emotions, exciting but overwhelming. First of all, I barely knew any Spanish beyond the basics. At the airport, I had a hard time finding the right way to get to my accommodation. Then there was the registration process with the local authorities, the student residence card application, just a lot of paperwork, and most of it in Spanish. I also faced a little culture shock. People here are more relaxed about time, and coming from a very structured environment, that took a while to get used to. Even simple things like buying a SIM card or opening a bank account became a half-day mission. Interviewer, and how has your academic experience been so far? Muhammad, honestly, it's been challenging but rewarding. The teaching style here is quite different. Professors expect a lot of independent research and class participation. At first, I was hesitant to speak up due to the language barrier and fear of making mistakes. Also, group work was a challenge. Many Spanish students would naturally speak in Spanish during group meetings, so I had to remind them to switch to English. Most of them were kind and supportive, but I sometimes felt like an outsider. On top of that, managing part-time work to support myself and maintaining grades was very stressful. There were days when I barely slept, especially during exam season. Interviewer, given all these challenges, do you feel it's been worth it? Muhammad, without a doubt, yes. I've grown so much, not just academically, but personally. I've learned to be independent, to adapt, and to see the world from a new perspective. Spain has a beautiful culture, and I've made friends from all over the world. The difficulties were real, but they made the experience more meaningful. Interviewer, that's truly inspiring, Muhammad. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Any advice for future international students coming to Spain? Muhammad, sure. Start everything early, applications, visa, accommodation, all of it. Learn basic Spanish before coming, it helps more than you'd think. And most importantly, don't be afraid to ask for help. Other students are often the best guides. Be patient, stay open-minded, and enjoy the journey.